I don't care.
GETO is built different. Honestly, I just wanted to react to it because I've been watching bro vids. I'm Kevin, and I was like, yeah, I'm finna react to it because it's fire.
So after I upload a vid, I always scroll through the comments, harding, replying, all that good stuff, right? But as I was scrolling, I kept on seeing these comments talking about some, oh, you don't want to see what May May and you were doing. Bro was not ready for what May May is. And my brain instantly was like, oh damn, she probably got bodied in some gruesome way. But nah, I was wrong. I honestly would have preferred them getting smoked than to what we actually got. Now, at first glance, I was like, okay, sure. We didn't see May May in like 7 episodes, and the first thing we see is some titties. But the titties wasn't the problem. It's when the camera flipped and Yu was on the other side of that bed. Now, I'm pretty sure they're blood related, and whether they did anything or not, they need to be jailed for showing me this unholy scene. But enough of that. We back where we left off to GETO pulling up to quote-unquote save Mojito. But Yuji was on hot. He saw the man who IP banned Gojo from the server and was not gonna let that slide. And I didn't know GETO can use Genjutsu, cause in Yuji's eyes it looked like he was about to fall, but to everyone else that boy simply tripped. Not gonna lie, it's one thing to beat my ass, but making me look goofy is unacceptable. So Yuji went in for round 2, this time jumping over the fake hole, but GETO said nah, we ain't doing that and body him with centipedes. This dude Yuji can't catch a break. It's been non-stop boss battles for my guy. And that's when Mojito tried to sneak GETO, but he didn't know he got spidey sense, and GETO did not take that act too kindly. At first I thought he was just trying to murk him. Turns out he put that nigga in his inventory. And I don't know about y'all, but when they start talking about their techniques and shit, I'd be so confused. But what I got from this is that he has some technique called Maximum Uzumaki, which is basically combining the curses that he owns to make a strong blast of curse energy. And if the curse happens to be a high grade, then he gets to rob them of their technique. Then bro proceeds to deep throat the ball.
I remember watching that, bro, thinking the same thing. Like, why they animated?
And after how long, the other students finally show up. But now I realize why nobody called on them niggas. They really out here using arrows and guns. Like, bro, we all know unless it's a damn Kamehameha, projectiles never work in anime. You either need a melee weapon or straight hands to do damage. And shorty right here knows the anime rules. She pulled up behind him using her sword technique, and I was like, oh yeah, she finna go crazy.
Bro, same. She
Honestly,
looked so
I didn't know
too.
what I was expecting. And what made it worse, this dude GETO out here moving like Aizen. She had the producer turn up the song and everything, but the moment that sword got palmed, everything went quiet. Not only did he completely humble her, he wanted to show off the new move he unlocked and almost smoked her with that Uzumaki technique. But luckily these two came through with the save, or would have been 2 more bodies at the Shibuya funeral. All of a sudden, we see this dude Choso after however long, getting some type of flashback of spending time with Yuji. So he wasted no time to get in the mix. That's when we find out that one of the names that GETO Brain goes by is Noritoshi Kamo, who turns out to be the most evil sorcerer of all time. And that's not all. Turns out, this whole time, Yuji and Choso are brothers. And then this person pulled up to help GETO. And at first I thought this was a girl, but after hearing bro's voice, looks like a girl but sounds like a nigga. But anyways, that boy Choso was pissed. Almost made him smoke his little bro. So he started charging that beam and almost took his head off. And this goes to show if you're strong enough, you can damn near do anything. His power is blood manipulation but ended up earth bending. So then he destroyed the top of the rock, throwing GETO in the air. Then came back through with another beam. Not gonna lie, that would have been a mean combo if GETO wasn't over leveled. And this dude has nothing but a smile on his face. There's no way Choso wins now. Then Choso had a big IQ idea calling in that airstrike, but I guess either GETO is immune to projectiles or that nigga aim is just trash. So GETO came flying down and I knew hands were about to be thrown. But he flashed up behind him and a single hit, which Choso blocked, sent him flying. Then he ended up spawning a goon just to knock him off. And the thing I like about Choso, it feels like he's optimizing the use of his ability. From that random ass airstrike to him using the pressure of the blood just to boost himself back up. You know, maybe I was a little too hard on bro. So anyways, Choso thought—
Bro, this is I've been watching My Hero. I'll tell you, I've been watching My Hero. But bro, this is exactly what I wanted from every character in My Hero, to optimize and use their abilities efficiently, bro. Like, bro, even just characters like Mina, the girl with the acid, she should be using her power way better than what she's doing now, bro. But hey, man, My Hero, I guess only the main characters are good.
thought it was time for that hand-to-hand combat. Went in for that three-piece, but GETO said he's not feeling hungry. He went for the sweep kick, Choso dodged, went for the heel kick, but GETO backflipped on his ass. Went for that charged right hook, but instead got hit with a mean reversal. Once again, Choso had an amazing play, putting his other hand behind his back to shoot the beam. He be having some crazy moves, but GETO is simply better. That knee to the jaw got him heated now though.
Jeez.
Was on the
Boy,
offensive
Goro
for a
got him
cool
more
2
pupils.
seconds until GETO struck that man in the sternum. Meanwhile, these three are just enjoying the show. And tell me, who does Yuji think he is? This is the second time someone trying to be eyes in this episode. I don't see no type of gel in sight. You have no reason to defy the laws of physics like that. That's when everybody on the field thought it was sweet. Until homie had to let him know they place real quick. Turn everybody into an icy. And homie did not forget what Choso did to his hand. He wanted it back in blood expeditiously. But Yuji slid for his brother with a clutch save. Then homegirl came from the top ropes with some airbending just for a simple flick of the wrist to deflect it. At this point it's a 3v2, and honestly it only takes one of them to solo these three, and that's exactly what happened. Shorty started talking about how they gotta buy some time. What went through y'all heads thinking y'all were like that? Homie wasted no time to turn them into ices again, and when it seemed like everyone was a guaranteed pack, a stroke of luck was on their side. The homegirl Yuki spun the block. Now Yuki is cool and all, but y'all already know who I wanted to see spin. That boy Yuta. Wherever he's at, that boy's having a great time while everyone else is fighting for their life. But yeah bro, next week is the last week, and we probably gonna have to wait till 2027 for the next season.
Alright, so as you know, this was made a year ago. We already seen Yuta and all that. Bro, Yuta is the real MC of JJK. I don't care. No one cares about freaking what's bro freaking name? Freaking the other dude with the pink hair. No one cares, bro. Like Yuta, bro, when they drop that joint, and wait, is it drop right now? Hold, let me see. Oh yeah, it's not out yet. But when they drop season 3, I'm on it, bro. I'm on it, bro. Yuta's finna be in that joint. Oh yeah.
One hand up on my fader, so let's be like one heartbeat around. She jumped in that beat with her man. Oh, my love, what do you